My name is Handsome Samson, Dos Equis, Leonardo DiCaprio Pro, Quentin Tarantino Pro. It's a lot of names.
It's your boy R.U.D.Y. Stands for Realize Your Destiny is Yours because it is.
Yes, sir, Ski. And we are on episode 16 of the XX Files. I'm hyped, bro. 16 episodes in, they say we weren't going to do this. And before we even start the show, y'all know what we do. Give yourselves a round of applause. Today, Ski. Y'all know I say this every week. But real talk, everybody's my family. I treat everybody like family. And this is my brethren, Mr. Thrax Life himself, the aggressive motivator, Mr. Aggressively Positive, Mr. Get Your Ass Up, or you being a lazy son of a bitch himself, Lil TeeTop. How you doing, my brother?
What's going on? What's going on, man? It's boy TeeTop in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Top Skino, y'all already know what it is. Yeah, many names. Look, I try to be like my boy with the many names and shit, so I try to adopt it from him and shit. But yeah, man, it's a pleasure to be here, bro. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a real pleasure, yeah.
Man, I'm happy to have you here, bro. Not only just because of your messaging, because of who you are, bro. You inspire the hell out of people, thousands and millions of people by how you get up every day, your consistency, your positivity, and you gonna get this shit. You stand on that business like a real gangster, and I say love is gangster. You show love in a gangster way, bro. So TeeTop, it's happy to have you here, bro. Straight
real shit, yes sir. Pleasure to be here, dog. Pleasure to be here, man.
So straight like that, we gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna ask our TeeTop questions. So, TeeTop, a lot of your music, your messaging, and even your presence online feels rooted in aggressive positivity. Mm-hmm. So, why is keeping that energy so important to your message, especially in a culture where negativity often goes viral?
That's it right there, because oftentimes when you're aggressive, people listen. And then, most of the time when you're negative, you're aggressive. So if you kind of can change that, and get your message out there with aggressive positivity, I feel like a coach, how a coach, we all love, if you play sports of any kind, you love when your coach cuss you out in a positive way. He really sees something in you, you know what I'm saying, that's the best for you. He really see a potential in you that you don't probably see in yourself. Right. So you like, damn. That's what inspires you the most when somebody is not just, cause just being honest, we don't really take, oh man, you gotta get up. It's almost like you really don't care as much. I need to see you care as much as for me, for my well-being is, so I kind of adapted that because I saw that people, and include myself, really myself. I don't listen to myself unless I'm telling myself the real. So I don't listen to myself unless I'm like, yeah, man, cuz, this is a dumb fucking decision, crazy man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like how my conscience run in my mind. It's like talking to myself that way, not beating down on myself, but also, man, keep it real, cuz, like, don't be a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because you can actually do that any day you wake up. You can choose to be a bitch, or you can choose to, like, hey, man, like, because we all go through shit that we gotta, go through. And sometimes, bro, it be easy to bow down and, just kind of, like, let that energy take us over. So, aggressive positivity, bro. You couldn't have said it better. That shit for real.
I've been trying to find the right words because I don't want to box in what you do because it's real. And make a nigga look at himself like, man, am I being lazy? Let me get my ass up and go do some shit. Yeah. So I guess how'd you get to this point of just being that type of way?
Man, God, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, and not from a religious standpoint, just basically from a spiritual standpoint. Like, you gotta, it was one day me being tired of myself, and it's like, what I'm saying, like, bro, going through it, awakening or whatever, what I'm saying, and transitioning from being in the streets and being out and all that, what I'm saying, it's like you got a bunch of aggressiveness, but it's like, bro, you need to use this shit in a better way. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like one morning I got up and I was talking to myself. I didn't even go to sleep, honestly. I didn't get up. I was up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was already up. And I think it was in 2020 when my grandma passed. I'm like, bro, I started looking at myself in the mirror every day trying to tell myself positive things. And then I went outside one day and I picked up the camera and I started doing this shit. And I'm like, damn, okay. Fuck the views, fuck the likes. Man, this person just told me, bro, I just lost somebody close to me. And you just made me, like, what I'm saying, realize, brother, it's gonna be okay. I still need to get my ass up. You know what I'm saying? And be there for them. So that's kind of where it went to, bro. Like, so I just kept doing it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it started with some conscious shit or just me being me. Like, I just, you know, I saw that it was bigger than me.
No, you made that choice. You made that decision.
I saw that it was bigger than me, bro.
Yeah, man, especially when you said that you got tired of yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's some real shit. Cause you know the words say that it say that God will turn you over to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And then you won't know if you're coming or going. You know what I mean? And then once you get lost and you don't know what the hell going on, and that means you get too caught up in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And when you get tired of yourself, that's when you gotta turn to a higher power. That was real power.
Real shit, bro. On God, man. On God, for real, bro. Cause that, man, really, I think in our darkest times, that's when we face ourselves. We realize that, hell, we more the problem than anybody else around us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, I think that we all go through this shit, bro. Me, bro, I'm like, hell, nah, I need to tell somebody this shit, but I ain't had nobody to tell. So I'm like, man, let me pick up the phone and I'm gonna tell y'all niggas this shit. And then what I did, bro, and posted that motherfucker. And I'm like, damn, okay, this a whole nother, you know.
Man, the world a better place for it, bro.
You're right, bro.
Shit, bro.
Man, thank you for just being yourself and letting your scars be on camera because people found strength in that, bro. So that's powerful.
Yeah, real shit.
And now, so, you know, I'm gonna switch the topic. So if y'all know, I'm trying to say this the right way. Y'all follow my lead. So your mushroom journey. You know, you gotta watch them. I say it like that. So I say, you know, if y'all know about TeeTop, he like Super Mario. You know what I'm saying? He collects his mushrooms. So
Super Mario for sure.
Yeah, it's like Super Mario, y'all.
Mario, bro.
And you've been open about your Super Mario mushrooms experiences. What's the wildest or most beautiful trip you've had? And on the flip side, what's the time where it completely went left?
Ooh, this is a real conversation.
I got some
right
trips, boy.
We
here. A real conversation right now, nigga.
And I do want to give thanks, bro, to the shrooms. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
mushrooms.
bro. I want to give thanks to the mushroom because the mushroom. When I was telling y'all this story earlier, when I picked up the camera, I was shrooming. I didn't go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So I think my crazy experience, bro. So you said my crazy experience and my crazy experience. I took 4.5 grams.
Oh shit.
And it was an early experience. It was an experience where I was like, shit, it was one of the moments where I was fucking tired of myself again. I'm like, hell nah, what's going on? Man, when I tell you I stared at the wall down there for 2 hours, and all the wall could do was make out shit, bro. Like, I'm talking about like, it made out so much shit, bro, to me, bro, and I'm like, fool, this can't be what a wall's supposed to be. Like, this can't be a wall.
For my connoisseurs that don't know, I say, if y'all don't know how much that is, that's a whole lot.
Yeah,
a whole lot.
That's
for real.
I took a 4-5 and I just stared at the wall, bro. And honestly, it was a wild ass experience. I'm talking about my mama came in the house. She like, you sitting there. I'm like, man, this why people be going crazy right here. Cause don't nobody listen to nobody. I went in my room, I closed the door and shit, and I was staying with moms at the time and shit. I went in the room, I'm stromming with mom. I'm like, man, it took 4.5 hours. She been come on. I ain't got no choice but to be myself. Fuck it. Man, I went in the room, closed that goddamn door, man, shit started popping up. The wall started making like tile art. And I'm like, yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
I'm here now.
So for the rest of the, honestly, after that, I really think I was visited, bro. So after that, it was like, I'm seeing this shit on the wall, and it was like, bro, shit just got real dark. I'm like, God damn, what going on? And I heard a voice say, lay down. Of course, niggas always be talking about they be hearing voices and shit. Really, it could be you, it could be God, it could be anybody, but I'm like, at the time on show, I'm like, lay down. Say less, nigga. I think I need to lay down right now. Lights on, everything on. I lay down and shit. Man, when I tell you, bro, I'm like, shit, hell nah, let me get back up, man. I felt something on my damn, like, it was like, hell nah, don't get up. I couldn't open my mouth, I couldn't do shit. And I don't know if they was just trying to scare me. Because I never stopped, nigga. I never stopped. But yeah, I just, something pressed me down. I'm like, God damn. So I got mad at hell. I'm like, man, what you bitch ass nigga want from me? What going on? You know what I'm saying? But I said that shit in my mind. I could have sworn I spoke it.
I got you.
I didn't speak shit. Man, and then I felt the hands lit up, bro. And I got up and I was like, damn. That was crazy.
That's intense.
And then shit.
Would you consider that the beautiful trip?
Right, I didn't know which one.
I didn't know which way we were going.
It was beautiful because, you know, on the inside, I felt like, bro. So, I don't like to get that deep like that, bro. But like, I felt like, bro. So after my grandma passed, that was what happened. So like, damn,
God works in mysterious ways.
So I'm pressed down and shit, and I'm like, so then after I said, "What you bitch ass nigga want from me?" I started like seeing her and shit. I'm like, damn, I don't know who I was visited by, but I feel like it was an entity in grams. I don't know, but it was weird, bro. But that was beautiful. It was beautiful to me because after that day, I never came back the same.
Oh, wow.
After that day, that was the same day that I started picking up the camera.
Okay.
That was the same day that I said, okay, bro, I'm more than just what people claim as a gangster or a rapper or he a regular, you know what I'm saying? Here, no, I got a soul, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a positive person.
That's what they call
ego death.
So the first beautiful thing I did, my grandma woke up. It was an ego death, bro. Because I woke up and I went to the carport and I hung paint from the carport and I tried to do like the painting thing.
Oh, you talking about where you make the paint that just
swing your art.
I be looking at the video.
I tried to do this shit, so all this shit was beautiful. Yeah, I had a crazy time. It was crazy. I'm standing up there standing the wall. I'm fresh as hell too. Not to mention, I got every pair of my clothes on. I'm thinking I'm finna go out that night. I had my hat, all that shit.
Thrax Life.
I woke up how I came. This shit for real. So yeah, that was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Wow. I think that answered 2 in 1. Honestly,
that was like two at the same time.
Yeah, because it was crazy.
Like a roller coaster, but it ended like beautifully.
Yeah, facts. That's why I tell people you can't underestimate bad trip. Because you may think they bad, but really they experience.
It's a journey.
It's a journey. You gotta take it. Just like a nigga in the gym, you working out and shit, you buffing and hurt. That shit hurt.
That's true.
Nigga be going to the gym like that shit don't hurt. This shit hurt.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all be in the gym, that shit hurt.
Yes.
100%.
But no, we talk about that all the time. I say, Rudy, you say the metaphor about how men need the gym for some reason. But no, not even men need the gym. Men need to feel some type of physical
you have
pain
to
or go through something physical.
Go through something that's difficult as a man in order for you to find clarity amongst the pain. It's like, who are you? It's like, I think with Martin Luther King, that was like, you know, a man, the true test of a man is not in times of comfort, but in times of discomfort and triumph. And turmoil. You know what I'm saying? So when you in that gym and you gotta lift that weight and you gotta push, you went through something. You proved to yourself that I can do something that's difficult. I came out the other side of it, not dead. I'm still here, and I'm a better man for it.
Facts,
and you can apply that to life. You know what I'm saying? Because the proof is in the pudding. You go to the gym, you come back. Look at me. It's like, damn. So I've proven to myself now that if I put in the work, I will get results.
That's right.
So I have no excuse not to apply to everyday life. You feel?
That's real shit. On God, that's real shit.
I call mine an ugly fro phase. I say, remember like back in the day, like niggas just try to get braids too fast to have any time. So I say you got to go through the ugly fro phase if you want to get to where you at. You got to go through that shit because you say it's gonna get there, but nigga, you gotta go through that shit.
You gotta be comfortable.
When you see the progress, you be like, ooh.
Exactly, bro. Proof is in the pudding.
On God, yeah.
Man, it's so he killing these questions so much. I was about to ask, you go viral from time to time, but what have you learned about yourself through your social media journey? But in this conversation, you told me what you learned because you told me like what was your inspiration on the beginning. So you know what I'm saying? That's beauty in itself. So I'm just skip to the next question. Good, Leo?
Yeah.
Bet. So this is another personal question. People see you rep Thrax Life heavy. But beyond the slogan, what does it really mean to you? Is it a mindset, a lifestyle, or philosophy?
It's definitely a mindset. So I can answer that for sure. It's a mindset. So it started off as a cannabis journey, for sure. I can say that. Young Dog. Shout out to my nigga Young Dog, bro.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. It started off, me idolizing with him. I'm like, damn, this is the first person I ever said smoking Thrax. I heard smoking Thrax other than like, generic weed heads. He actually a rapper. I saw myself in him when he said it. So it was almost like
man, it spoke to your spirit, spoke to your soul. Like it's calling out to you.
Facts. So I'm like, bro, facts. So I'm like, okay. But what does Thrax really mean? I looked up Thrax and it was actually anthrax is a deadly potion. It's a deadly potion. It was a deadly disease or whatever the case may be. And
went crazy in the early 2000s, but it said anthrax SARS. I remember all that.
And there was some
and there was they would open up your mail.
That shit would put niggas out of here, bro.
It was the fit before fit.
It was the fit before fit. And niggas use anthrax for all type of reasons. And that shit really was Hiroshima times, like way back then.
For sure.
And
TikTok couldn't have handled that time.
Yeah, they couldn't handle that shit. So I'm like, okay. when I started treating it as more than just a lifestyle, I started trying to transition into a brand. I'm like, we got a daily drive for excellence. You know, so anything you got a daily drive for, if you feel like you killing it in any way, you got a daily drive for excellence. Just spending a minute on Anthrax, you know. If you got a daily drive for excellence, and you know, that's what we doing, and we also pushing high vibrations. You know, so man, if you got a daily drive for whatever you doing, fashion, you killing shit, whatever you doing the music in your business, you can go to a business, go to work every day. What you doing? If you killing this shit, you ain't killing this shit, you ain't Thrax Life. You know what I'm saying? So just like y'all killing this shit every day, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's the point, you know what I'm saying?
You know, I watch y'all for real. So
I respect it.
bro.
I'm definitely a Thrax Life representative.
Yeah, so you know,
that's the case.
got a daily drive for getting to where y'all need to go, the next destination.
I fully understand Thrax Life. I am a Thrax Life representative. With that being said,
Yes, sir.
I always want this thing. You know, you rep it to the death, man. It is who you are. You stand on it. Like blue, show blue magic. So I respect.
Clear that shit up for niggas, man.
So now, outside of the music, my bruv, you love being a dad, and you also make sure your son plays a major part in your success, your videos, your blogs. Why is fatherhood so important to you, and how does it shape the way you move in music and in life?
Man, fatherhood is super important, bro. It shaped the way you move as a man, because you got somebody else other than yourself who are really yourself. My son told me, he was like, I got 3 me's. He was like, I got your version of me, my mom's version of me, and my version of me. And that spoke to me. And he said this shit. He was like 3 when he said that. But he 9. He 9 now. The nigga don't give a shit now. The nigga like, hey man, take what version you can get, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But that fatherhood is definitely important, bro. Cause like when you like when you said earlier about the ego death, that also people don't realize that your children will make you lose your ego, bro, because it's not about you. You know what I'm saying? So when you gotta realize, okay, I gotta put the mic down for a second. I gotta put the, you know what I'm saying? Cause growing up as an artist, trying to be an artist, trying to be any type of artist, whatever artist you're trying to be, you paint, I don't give a damn what you be. You always striving for self, and you always, you know, feel like that you're undermined as a youth because you're not so-called a social norm growing up to try to be somebody who work at a Fortune 5. Your ass might not work at a Fortune 5 company, nigga. Your ass might work at Amazon. Or whatever the case may be, if you work at Amazon, they say, okay, you're handling your business. You can bring in $500 a day from making music, just normal. You see what I'm saying? And they won't see that because you're not doing the social norm. So I feel like my son made me get back into the essence. Okay, this ain't the social norm, nigga. I gotta do real shit. Like, okay, yo, how do you feel? You know what I'm saying? Actually, yes, he needs things. Okay, he wants these things, and also it makes you lose your ego because you figure out what they need instead of what they want. So you know you can revert that back to self. You like, yeah, nigga, I want to be better. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't always have the best father. My father did what he could. But shit, when you want to be better, you like, man.
You want them to have better than more than what you have.
Facts, and it shapes you, bro. It makes you move different than what career you have. It made me rap different. It made me try to be more grown. Cause like now, I got him looking at me. I can't be on no young nigga shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like or whatever you may deem is like immature. I'm gonna do what I do in a mature way that he can look at it and be like, damn, Pops, you doing this. Even if you don't understand it now, he'll understand it later. So, you know, it just shapes you as a man for real.
I've never heard anybody use ego death in
a metaphor for fatherhood.
Because you lose yourself.
That was crazy, bro. That's such a real thing. Like, once you have a child, you no longer matter. In a way.
In a way. You gain yourself again to realize that, okay,
you have to be there for them.
You got to evolve into a whole different character. Like, you're yourself. You can still express your childhood in many. Matter of fact, your childhood comes out more. Because I started gaming when my son was born. Because I wanted to show him. I wanted to show him some different shit. So I'm like, okay, I want to get him on this path because wasn't nobody doing that shit for me. But this right here, shit cool, nigga.
Yeah.
So, but when he was in his mama's stomach, nigga, I'm watching video game doing weird shit. I guess it was just like, you know, so when he came out, it was just like, yeah, bro, like,
this is what the world's like, this is what we do.
Yeah, we already on this stream and shit, nigga, let go. What you want to do? So they kind of made me bring out my childhood because I'm like, damn, I ain't seen Crash Bandicoot. I ain't seen GT. I ain't even studying this shit. I'm thinking I got to do this and do that and be in the streets and all this shit. Yeah, nah, nigga, let's play the game. You know what I'm saying? Let's do something right now. you know.
Nah, bro, it's powerful just seeing, and we see it in all your interactions, just how you carry yourself. And also, speaking about the music, shout out to his new single, like who that is, the video.
Yeah.
Bro, that's just been on repeat. The gentleman, him and Ricky Devane.
Yeah, my nigga Ricky on God.
Bro, y'all both floating. Rick, y'all floating.
Hey,
shout out to you, shout out to the Wolf.
As soon as I heard that hoe, I immediately put that hoe on my story.
Yeah, that's real shit, bro. I appreciate y'all.
I gotta say this.
Crazy. No, so shout out to what you got going, bro. You're always consistent. Hey, bro, that's another bang.
Like dead ass. That hoe.
I appreciate it, guy.
Y'all, both of y'all went
on God. Shout out my nigga Ricky, man. He came through with a crazy. You know, that was a Ricky song. It wasn't Ricky's song.
Yeah.
But when I first, I paid for that beat, and the first person I heard on that beat was Ricky. Before I heard myself.
So he was like, Rick, we got something here.
Man, I didn't even put a verse on that motherfucker until I heard not like that. I didn't put a verse on it song. As soon as I heard the beat, I said, Ricky. So I automatically knew when I get my verse done, I'm gonna send this bitch to Ricky. Yeah. When I got my verse done, it was still Ricky. So shout out to him for coming through. That man came through on God. You know what I'm saying? I ain't expect him to see that bitch back there fast, but yo, he killed that whole like his life depended on it. Oh my God.
The man's so talented, it's really crazy.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing. He's an amazing artist.
Ricky, man.
Shout out to the vein, man. Shout out to the Wolf. All right, hot topics, y'all. You know, we ask like all our TeeTop questions, and TeeTop, this part of the show, we talk about what the fuck going on in the world right now. But we got so much action going on in Memphis, we could talk about what's going on in the city. So with that being said, the National Guard arrived today in Memphis. The deployment of the National Guard in Memphis is part of a broader Memphis Safe Task Force that includes federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies. Governor Bill Lee has publicly said he doesn't expect more than 150 Guard members to be sent. According to reports, these Guard troops will not make arrests unless local law enforcement requests it, and they won't bring in tanks. Homies, how y'all feeling about the National Guard just coming to the city? Like, well, they already here now because this is Monday while we're recording. So how y'all feeling about what's going on right now?
I feel like a lot of it kind of feels like a PR stunt, to be honest with you. I think more than anything, it's to instill fear into like the local residents here, so that I guess in what they think is the resolution to people not doing violence. But I often say, over policing never solves the issues that's going on in our communities. And until they start investing in more programs like after school programs, giving kids jobs, giving these kids something to do. Because I think boredom kills more people in the black community than anything, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? The idle minds, devil playground, you know what I'm saying? So you bringing in 150 National Guards isn't gonna do anything. It's not even putting a Band-Aid on. It's not even putting a Band-Aid on shit. It's not. It ain't doing shit. I don't really see the point of it outside of a PR stunt or a flex. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to flex their power to feel important. You know what I'm saying? To feel like they got a dominance over a black city. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I think we like test subjects right now. For how they can deploy how they can send these units into other black communities specifically, and how they can over-police them. And I'm hoping that the city, I hope they come here and get bored. And they was like, you know what, this shit ain't what we thought it was. It's not as violent, and I don't know what niggas thought was going on here. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's how I feel. I mean, I don't know, I'm kind of rambling, but that's how you feel about it, man. How y'all feel, man? What y'all think?
I feel like, so first, Elon, nigga, you did this shit, nigga. Elon did it. I'm telling y'all, bro, I ain't did it, bro. Like, so they trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? They trying to, at first I thought about, I'm like, damn, they trying to really, like, monitor the SpaceX shit, but nah, because they don't fuck good no more. Nope. So, you know what I'm saying? They really trying to be nosy. They trying to, you know what I'm saying, snoop. Also, they trying to embrace their power, and I agree with what you said. When you said they trying to invoke fear on a lot of people, and over-policing does not solve the problem. It actually makes niggas smarter. It makes niggas smarter, because now you got to go around the National Guard. And if you figure out that, it's just like any other crime, bro.
Memphis niggas is a city. I said this other. Memphis is a city full of finessers. Niggas gonna figure it out.
They gonna figure it out, bro. So I feel like they just down here trying to. And you know me, I'm the person. So in my early crazy ass shroom Instagram
mushrooms like Super Mario, brother.
Mushroom. Super Mario. My crazy ass Super Mario experience. Just being on the gram. I used to read the books on the history of Memphis. And Elon know what the hell he doing, and we living on the gold mine for real. We stay on the Nile River. You know what I'm saying? Memphis is really Egypt for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a lot of things down here. And if you read your books, this was supposed to be like one of the embraced predominantly black cities. You know what I'm saying? So, they kind of took it from us, and I feel like that's what they, and then we got the FedEx down. We got if you shut Memphis down,
a lot of people ain't gonna get their food.
Yeah,
we the hub, yeah, bro.
You grass.
The whole states,
Yes,
everything has to
sir.
go through Memphis, and we're a hub of everything in the world. Not even U.S. to the world.
To the world. So I hope it goes well. I hope they see, like you said. I hope they get bored, start having fun, going on bill and shit, kicking.
Right.
We gonna get y'all gonna see nigga hopping in the pool, slicing it with
crazy.
National Guard.
I told
What if the National Guard fuck around and fall in love with the city?
They gonna turn up. I'm telling you, they gonna turn up.
First
They
video,
gonna
nigga
get
go viral
so
because the niggas gonna get on their ass, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I'm waiting for that first video.
They gonna get checked. They gonna learn how to check.
Yes.
They gonna take that shit back to the goddamn White House, and it gonna be a wrap. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see, but
they gonna come back.
It can go either way.
Shit. They gonna come back turned out.
That's true, bro.
It can go either way, but also we gotta be prepared though. You know what I'm saying, for not the worst outcome, but just be prepared to stand our grounds as a city.
Right.
To send them motherfuckers back to where they came from because we can hold our own, and we gotta continue the good work though.
Right.
Don't let these folk come down here and think, they just doing something. Nah, we really been a good city.
Yep.
We're not a bad city. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, you know what I'm saying, there's gonna be things. And I don't think the people who do bad things are just bad people. It's just it's no regulation.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas ain't got no jobs.
And all they do is report crime in our city. And other big cities will be the same amount of crime. They just don't report it. So it is a scam there. So I fully agree. But when I thought about the whole National Guard joint, I agree with everything y'all saying. Honestly, I went on TikTok and just typed in National Guard DC just to get a glimpse of what's going on out there. Them niggas helping folks with groceries, chilling. What I think, bro, I feel like it's like the big brother, little brother syndrome. I was like, all right, Memphis police couldn't do their job, so now the government had to go in. The Memphis police is mad, so cause it's like these niggas gonna come here and think they gonna do shit. So now these niggas is gonna be on some tough guy shit.
Right.
Like they said, after task force, all this extra shit, pulling niggas over with 5 tags, little bit of weed in the car. I feel like them niggas is really finna be on some power trip shit and just looking for petty ways just to prove that they bigger and badder than the National Guard.
Strong as you.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking about.
You be seeing them niggas in the motorcycles and shit like
Yes,
they
yes.
trying to step their shit up.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I saw a nigga in a Ford, just a Ford SUV truck. Just hopped out in a regular ass car.
Cool ass shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like,
they be in all this shit. Oh God.
They on some tough guy shit, bro. They on some tough guy shit. But hey, man, like you said, Memphis niggas gonna figure it out. Even dealing with them, so it's just another piece of the pie, another puzzle we gonna have to figure out.
I hope it do helps though, the violence. We ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I hope it do helps. But for anybody, any city they go to, I hope it do helps humanity. Going to jail. I'm sorry. You're getting up out of here, bro. I'm sorry, your brother. You're going to jail. You gotta go to jail.
That's true. All right, next topic, man. The USA and TikTok, y'all. President Trump signed an executive order to back a proposed deal that will shift the U.S. operation of TikTok into a new U.S.-based joint venture controlled mostly by American investors.
Wow.
One of the key,
I hate it.
One of the key conditions, the U.S. side must gain control over the algorithm and data security processes to eliminate what is seen as foreign adversary influence.
Boy, it's finna be porn all on TikTok.
I ain't know he's gonna put that out. That's crazy though. America fuck shit up though.
If TikTok turn into Twitter, if TikTok turns into Twitter,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
We're not gonna see none.
Oh, hold on, you said they supposed to
like an American
joint venture?
An American company is basically taking over TikTok.
Yeah, they gonna fuck shit up.
You know what I'm saying?
So the U.S. version of TikTok, we only gonna be able to see certain things because it literally said the U.S. side must gain control over the algorithm and data security to eliminate what's been seen as foreign adversary influences. Nah, nigga, we need this algorithm. We don't need to see what's going on in other countries.
We need that data, nigga.
We probably ain't gonna see Timmy no more when he be in Thailand. He be like, what's up, y'all? Come to Thailand. We ain't gonna see Timmy no more. I know you seen Timmy. He black nigga from Memphis. Say he living in Thailand right now, how much cheaper it is.
What's McCauley brother?
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
He's turned.
Yes, going crazy. So we probably gonna see them videos because a couple more, homie, K-More the GOAT, he moving to Thailand.
He moving over there too.
He moved. He's over there.
Damn.
So niggas is moving to Thailand, bro.
How do y'all feel about it as a content creator though? As an artist, as a musician, as a content creator, it's how we get our shit out. How do y'all feel like this gonna affect us? Because I'm gonna be honest, America fucks up everything, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the way Instagram does shit. Mm-hmm. So if they do shit like Instagram, even though TikTok can be weird. You can already tell people got their hands in it from what it used to be.
Yep.
Right.
But how do y'all feel like that shit gonna affect us though? Like as content creators for real. I do gotta get niggas' opinion on it for real.
On one hand, I feel like it may have to force us to work harder, but at the same time, I kind of always feel like it's the artist's job to be creative enough to outsmart the system. It's not the system's job to cater to us. You know what I'm saying? These are white-owned companies. They don't give a damn about what we feel or what we think anyway. It's all about making money. We can't take it personal. We don't own these platforms. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do on these platforms.
They was gonna do that anyway.
So until we get our own platforms and we own some shit, our own URLs and shit, you can't take whatever the white folk do with that company. What the fuck they want to do?
Then their bitch from motherfuckers start trying to get websites and shit now just to back that shit up.
Yeah. Basically, and honestly, I'm gonna say this too. I feel like we're gonna be affected in some type of way, but unless you really fully into like saying political stuff or you saying trigger words and like the way you post on TikTok, I feel like they're definitely gonna get policed hard. I probably won't be able to say stuff like Charlie Kirk before somebody look at my page flag or something like that. So.
You ain't gonna have no more woke content and shit like that no more. It ain't gonna be nothing.
You're gonna see a lot of right-wing agenda being pushed.
Yeah. Did y'all know what I saw today? Bro, listen to me, bro. Y'all can think I'm bullshit. I have to show y'all this shit. Did y'all see what the White House posted on TikTok today?
No.
Nigga, I saw TikTok? Bro, I saw it this first time I seen it. It's gonna blow your mind, bro. They dropped a fucking video, and guess what song they used, bro? I ain't gonna tell y'all till y'all see it, because y'all gonna think it's fake. The White House. Y'all see that, right? Watch this shit. I just saw this 2 minutes ago. Metro.
Nah.
No way.
Take me through there?
Bruh.
You know what?
They think they doing some shit.
They got Trump dancing and take me through that, fool.
This is what's crazy, bro. I tell niggas all the time, man. White folk will take me through there all the way to the polls to vote for your black ass to have nothing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll take you through
They'll
that.
hit the nay
I'm never gonna
do all that shit.
And the agenda in itself.
Hillary Clinton.
Had the hot sauce in the purse.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it,
Come on, man. Stop playing me.
I didn't even see the hot sauce in the purse. It's crazy.
No, she said that because when Beyonce was saying it was right when Beyonce dropped that song. I had hot sauce in my bag. So like she was on Breakfast Club, and then Charlamagne said, "President Clinton, what do you have in your bag?" She said, "Hot sauce."
Why
I said, bro, like why you pander like that, fool?
Come on, man. That was the most pandering shit I ever seen.
So yeah, I saw that shit. So with that being said, we gonna see a lot more of that. A lot more just pandering in that type of way.
But look though. They lame in hell for that shit. That shit lame in hell.
But look though,
that shit lame in hell. Like, something like you know how like I understand what they were doing, and that there's no disrespect. Take me through that motherfucker bump.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, I'm talking about the agenda.
No, for sure.
You know
don't buy into this shit.
Oh shit, man!
And you as an artist, don't buy into this shit, Metro.
Yeah.
Like don't buy into this shit. If I see y'all niggas buying into this shit, call me, man.
White people cosplay as niggas when it's time to have fun.
Yeah, when it's time to turn up and all that lame ass shit.
Man.
That's why I don't understand, bro. Like, and I'm gonna get on our culture ass too. I don't understand why we, and it's okay to do it. I'm not saying it's not okay to do it. Before niggas be all in the comments like, hey. He's a mean guy.
Speak your truth.
But we need to stop giving them folks so much damn shine as well, though. As soon as you see somebody that's not our race dance in the crowd, we or you see them rapping.
Little 9-year-old girl rapping some Project Pat.
Rapping and shit. Ain't so many of them.
Shout out to the girl. Y'all know what I'm saying.
Yeah, they be hard, but it's like we don't do that for our people as well.
It's little black girls rapping Project Pat. Everywhere.
Why
they not on the stage?
Exactly.
Why is it? What are cheers for them?
So let's not let that make us on some coonery. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. That's the word.
Yeah.
I fully understand, man. In this convo, I saw this other day, y'all. Bud Crawford and with Omaha Police.
That's crazy.
I got your back.
Yeah.
Just after receiving a key to the city from Omaha, a parade in Omaha celebrating Bud Crawford's victory on his birthday versus Canelo on his birthday, police pulled over Crawford's vehicle for alleged reckless driving around 1:30 a.m. downtown. During the stop, officers spotted a firearm on the driver's side floorboard and ordered everyone in the vehicle to exit at gunpoint. All 4 occupants were handcuffed during the encounter. Later, they were released, but Crawford was cited for reckless driving. So, Bud Crawford got stopped at gunpoint. And they said, this says it right here that the police saw, but Bud Crawford said there was no firearm in sight. So, basically, in his own hometown, the same day he got a parade, same day he got a key to the city, they say he was reckless driving, cop pulled a gun, get out the car. Like, Omaha, Nebraska.
Canelo fan.
That's what I said. Must have had money on that parlay, man.
It was crazy, bro. In an alternate timeline, he was killed by the police that day. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
though.
That's crazy.
Come on now, that's
you know
crazy.
What I mean? You got a parade in the city.
That's what really
You
happened.
fight your whole life to get the, you know what I'm saying? Just for your life still as a black man. Think about this shit, brother. Black man, you become the world champion. Your city could throw a parade for you. And you still can fuck around and get killed by the police at the end of the day.
On that day. On that day.
That's insane, dog. That's some wild
shit.
shit.
Made 30 million.
Man.
What?
Bro. So you don't know who this black man is? You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about it. It was a parade in the city. Nigga, they had to hit you up and be like, hey, yo, Bud.
If somebody had bit his lip, it would have been over. They would have fired the house. You know how a bug be looking
at me. Exactly. He do look like a nigga that be on some shit. But the nigga, when she said, hey, bro, I ain't got nothing on me. Yeah. That cop has to be the dumbest. I just want to be a fly on the wall. Or nigga, walk up in here. This nigga, you had to fuck with him?
What was his problem? I wonder what was his problem. Like, what was like, I wonder, like, how did it... Is it body cam footage? Did they release that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
they
sir.
did?
Yes, sir. We got a little bit of time, so it's good. Let me see. Bud Crawford.
And he drew down on him like that.
You see? I'm going to show you right here, Brody. Where's the video?
Seatbelt. You can take mine off right here on my right. I'm keeping my fucking hands up. I'm not reaching for no gun.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn, he got the weapon out.
Yes,
no.
He had it up on him as soon as he pulled out here the whole time. Like, damn, bro.
Yeah, that's some. You know. Damn, bro. It's almost like how do we police ourselves at this point? You know, the way the world going, we're gonna have to start thinking about this shit now. We're gonna start thinking about taking some shit back. You know what I'm saying? Start owning some land and go ahead and getting us some shit going around this joint, or moving to a predominantly. You know, well, I'm sort of speaking for him. We cooling.
Yeah.
But
he gotta get out of Omaha.
He gotta get out of Omaha. Like, come on, cuz, you in Omaha. Yeah. Nigga, your ass can win a goddamn. I don't give a damn what you can be like a descendant from. We are descendants, but Nick, God can come down here and be like, hey, he's good, and you're still gonna like it doesn't stop. You in Omaha.
I'm not black. I'm OJ.
Yeah, like you.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, but you in Omaha, fool. Like, get out of there, nigga.
Yeah.
And you have to pick up truck and shit, cuz you would be cool down here in the city, fool.
That was just another sobering reminder, Bang, that you know we always gonna be niggas in America. I don't give a damn.
It just comes with the protocol.
I don't care what's going on. Hell, if Obama got a hoodie on, walking down the street, that's just a nigga in a hoodie. That's just the facts of America, bro.
That's true. You grow up living with it.
Yeah.
So next part, conspiracy theory of the week, homies. Theory. Industry execs intentionally push negativity, violence, and dysfunction because it's profitable and keeps audiences distracted. Now, uplifting, positive voices get overlooked, not because they aren't talented, but because positivity doesn't generate the same engagement loop of controversy and clicks. If TeeTop is living proof that positivity can cut through the algorithm, even when aggressive, does it mean he's breaking the system, or is the algorithm just using him differently? So, I hope I'm making sense. I hope I went too all over the place with that, because I say you speak about aggressive positivity, and it cuts through the algorithm. So I'm saying, do you think it's a theory that the system doesn't know what to do with you yet, or they don't know how to embrace it because your positive stuff did get kind of taken off? So I guess I'm going to ask it again. Do you feel like the algorithm might be using you differently, or is something else going on right now?
I feel like with the wave, niggas caught on and they caught on to it a little bit. They like, yeah, this nigga ain't negative. He just cussing. And then they caught on to it and they started, you know what I'm saying? But then as they caught on to it, the more you keep pushing, you push your shit. I feel like social media is all within itself, is within yourself. So as long as you know that you popping your shit, you keep pushing it, you gonna enjoy it, then you'll look at your next video in about 10 days from now and you be like, damn, I didn't even know these motherfucker had 238K. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends. I feel like they want to embrace it more, but right now I feel like it's on they have a percentage scale. I know they have a percentage scale, so I feel like it's both of what you said. I feel like they have a percentage scale of what's gonna make the money, and they have a percentage scale of what's gonna make the money that's gonna pass the cut to make the money.
Yeah.
So we gotta pass the cut first, and you know, I think more of it is just being consistent with who you are. So the more you be consistent with who you are, you break through the barriers, and then they don't have no choice to be like, okay, let's get some money with this nigga, because people want, you know what I'm saying? People want to see what we doing. So yeah, they gon' you break through the barriers, and you also. You get flagged there now and then, but you learn how to work around it.
You right, yeah, man. You got go ahead, my fault.
Yeah, no, you good, but I also kind of feel like people who push positive content underestimate the importance of it having to be entertaining. I think they feel like I think they got like nice guy syndrome. Like I deserve to have views because I'm being positive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like who gives a fuck? That shit boring, nigga.
Don't punch the horse, nigga. Then you get a view.
About you being positive, don't if it's not.
That's why the nigga start pouring milk on his head and shit. I don't agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
But it got him there. It got him there. You know, it get a lot of people there.
And I'm not saying you gotta act out of character or do something foolish or go against your character or morals in order to get attention, but you have to be creative.
That's true.
Yeah.
I feel like what pushes through, people gonna understand consistency and what's real will push through, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I say, like, even if it's aggressive honesty, it invokes something in somebody. Like, you know what? I do need to do something. Some days that weird nigga pouring milk, he invokes something to somebody. So I say, and if you can't get to that, and sometimes it ain't gonna happen on the first post. Maybe take posting for a year and you finally get into a rhythm. But yeah, that's what I feel like the algorithm does fuck with.
It's gonna come around to it. You be consistent. Your people gonna come. When they get there and motherfuckers start sharing this shit, they gonna pull up.
Sex, money, and drugs is just always more easy to market.
That shit,
it's just easy.
And we can't like that shit ain't fire either.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's just
that's why it's at the top of your store page. It is.
Right.
We might not indulge with the shit like, you know what I'm saying, like other people, you know, but you know, from an unbiased standpoint, it's like, okay, nigga, I see why y'all pushing violence, nigga, because that's
it's easily entertaining.
It's easily entertaining.
If you give a child, I say this all the time, bro. If you give a young nigga drugs, surround him with big booty bitches, right? A bunch of other kids his age with guns and weed and other big booty bitches and shit like that and money. I don't give a damn how many times you show that. That will always be entertaining. That's always gonna be a draw. That's always gonna watch innocence, because it's a juxtaposition. It's innocence with the exact opposite of it. So that juxtaposition is always gonna be a draw. You feel me? So like, you know, you gotta be more entertaining.
Just like the young nigga said. He said, you know what I hate? I hate when content creators go so hard and they post their stuff and they do everything they do, and then some girl just half naked gets a million likes for just not doing it. Like, it's just that's how the algorithm come into play. Some people be like, okay, the algorithm is really just shit. I don't agree with this shit, nigga. A lot of that shit is politics. You know what I'm saying? Because you can. And then like us as men, we can get on that hoe and do some stupid, crazy, weird, freaking shit too. It might go viral that day. And that might turn us against our morals as a person. We're gonna be fucked for the rest of that. But we're gonna go viral unless we keep that up. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, we're gonna go viral doing some stupid shit.
That's true. It's always just the outlook of how I want to look at 5 years down the line, like that. Was it really worth it?
Yeah, right.
You know?
That's what I'm wondering when people, how niggas feel 4-5 years.
Man, I look at some of these creators like 5 years from that we done seen creators that were popping 5 years ago, and now it's just like, damn. So
they didn't went off into all type of paths. Though. It's like all type of shit. You know, people be trying to keep, and that's why you got to be authentic, bro. You can't do shit for no clicks. Listen to me, fool. Don't do it. I've been in my room sitting down thinking, nigga, if I make my bitch mad, is this gonna...
Oh, you go viral.
Yeah, viral. Like, no, bro. It's not worth it, bro.
That's the...
It's not worth it, bro.
What is it? Attention, hell of a drug, man.
Yeah, bro. It's not worth it, bro. Just be authentic. Find another way around it, nigga. Yeah. Like, it's not gonna work, bro.
Understood. So, this is one of my favorite parts of the show. Rudy, it's time, bro.
Okay.
The interrogation questions. Yeah, TeeTop Brody. You got 60 seconds. I got 5 questions for you. You got 60 seconds to answer these questions with your first thought.
Yeah.
You know, and if you don't answer the question, or you don't answer the question, once again, Rudy, we gotta figure out like something for niggas who just don't answer this in 60 seconds. But
So I got a shot.
that's what we need to do. Damn.
Nigga, you smart, man.
Yes. Next time.
Tell them niggas.
Yeah.
I said it, nigga.
Yeah. I said, you know what we gonna call that, bro? We gonna call that the TeeTop shot clock. Just keep saying,
Okay.
I got the TeeTop shot clock, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because he did invent episode 16, so y'all guys, why you call it that? Hey, he was the innovator, he created it. So, Rudy, you ready?
I am.
All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, who's one artist people will be surprised you actually listen to heavy?
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
Hurry up, nigga.
I listen to a lot of Booth Pack, Mookie, and Valet. Well, you said one artist. I listen to
both. Booth Pack, Mookie, and Valet. Big Valet fan.
Yeah, I listen to both of them, and you know, I love.
Yeah, he had his amazing flow. Next question.
Pick 2 celebrities you want to have a mushroom journey with.
Wiz,
Okay.
Snoop.
You get 1 truth serum. Who in the world are you giving it to?
True Serum, what's that?
They gotta tell the truth, can't lie. No matter what.
My girl.
What's the first question you asking?
Tell me your whole life.
If Thrax Life was a superhero, who would it be?
Superman.
Why?
Because he's the most powerful. He can do shit.
Hey, just shout out to TeeTop with the last second buzzer beater, bro. On 1 second, bro. That was clutch. He did that to Memphis clock.
Well, I mean, when I think about it, I'm like, nigga, you had 60 seconds.
Slow as a motherfucker.
Mister, you one of them niggas that go in the microwave and wait till 1 second.
I be bullshit.
Alright, man. But with that being said, the final thought, man. Final thought, y'all. We talk about Memphis like it's just grit and grind, but what people forget is grit comes with growth. Every story, every artist, every father, every leader out this city is carrying scars and still is choosing to shine. But that's the lesson. Positivity isn't pretending everything's good. Positivity is saying, I've seen the worst, I've carried the weight, and I still decided to rise. That's not naive, that's powerful. That's Memphis. Because anybody can celebrate when it's easy, anybody can smile when the cameras are flashing, but the real test is when nobody's watching, when you're broke, when you doubt yourself, when the city don't clap yet. Choosing light in those moments is the flex. And that's what separates survivors from the legends. Legends don't just survive the fire, they use it to light the way for everybody else. That's the Memphis way. That's the Thrax Life way.
Yes,
and if you needed a reminder today, scars ain't proof you're broken, they're proof you kept going.
Proof of life.
My name is Handsome Samson. Don't take his Leonardo DiCaprio, bro. It's a lot of names, bro.
I'm R.U.D.Y. Stands for Realize Your Destiny is yours because it is, but you can call me Rudy.
Ooh. And I'm TeeTop, man. Thanks for having me. You know what I'm saying? Top Skino, Mushroom Top. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to call me, man. It's a pleasure to be here, dog.
Man, it's an honor to have you here, man. Thank y'all for being here for this episode of XX Files, man. Y'all take care, pig.